What's indeed going on, Jeromes? So it's a beautiful day. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday out there to those who celebrate. So we are going to do another 7-round Vikings mock draft, but we are going to do BPA, using the list of players that the Vikings have reportedly met with, whether at the Combine, Pro Day, private workout, or top 30 visit, and we're just going to go from there. It's going to be a good time. So we completely spaced, and we forgot about Dallas Turner and Latu top 30 visits the other day. Is what it is. But so breaking things down, have a lot of quarterbacks up at the top. So the Vikings haven't done a ton of visits with round one guys, right? I think it's a sign that the Vikings could be either moving up, or also it could be factoring in the Vikings don't have a day 2 pick. Don't know. But they've done a lot of work on day 3 selections, which makes sense because the Vikings do have 7 day 3 picks. So this is going to be fun. So let's stick and pick, and we're going to do BPA based on our board. That's exactly what we're going to do. But first off, I want to... Actually, no, screw it. Go. All right, so let's check out what the hell happened up here. Williams, May, McCarthy, Neighbors, Adunze. Ooh, spicy. Jane Daniels goes to the Giants. I feel like in this spot, the Vikings probably would have done some business if Daniels would have fell either with the Cardinals at 4 or definitely the Chargers at 5 is what it is. Also, I don't think that May, McCarthy, Daniels, I think could go in any order, right? And we'll see. Harrison, Dallas Turner, Fashanu, Brock Bowers. Now the Vikings are on the clock at 11. So remember, we are going off of the... We are cribbing off of the visits and blah, 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 blah. So Daniels gone, May gone, McCarthy gone, Dallas Turner gone. Penix is still there, so certainly could take him. Latu is there. Byron Murphy is there. So in terms of our first-round projected guys, the Latu, I believe, is up there at the top. So I would not be mad at this. Latu, again, medicals. That's why you bring in a guy for a top 30, because you're able to do medicals. And if Latu checks out and the medical team and the athletic trainers just like he's good to go, like he was the last 2 years at Westwood, let's do it. Let's do it, man. So I'm kind of fired up. I'm actually really excited about this. Actually, we're not even going to write down who we draft because I just want it to be a surprise at the end. There you go. So Penix is still on board. Byron Murphy is there. We're going to take Byron Murphy. Screw you guys. Screw your mom. Screw your face. Screw everything. So, Brian, somewhere right now, Brian Flores is smiling. Now, some drawbacks on the big board. So, the Vikings, they haven't done a lot of work on offensive linemen. Mahogany's going to be gone. See who else here? Jennings, I mean, they could get day 3, sure. Charles Turner, they could get late 2. Yeah. All right, so we're back on the clock. Pratt, Bo Limmer, Jacob Cowing, etc. So, all right, so let's see here. So, top of day 3. Mahogany's, I'm sure, is gone. Adissa Isaac's gone. Nealon's way gone. Same thing with Gabe Murphy. KAD is gone. So, Christian, so it would be Boyd, Quantez, who I'm not sure that PFF has on there, Eric All, Donovan Jennings, and Charles Turner as day 3 guys. So, looking at the board, I think the next guy available is going to be, I think it is going to be Christian Boyd. He's going to be down here. But like we said, everyone's big boards are different. The Vikings are doing their diligence. Christian Boyd, he's the guy. So, again, some way, Brian Flores is just smiling right now. All right, so the rest of the way, in terms of, all right, so Boyd, All, Jennings, Turner. Yeah, well, do we just turn this into a spot where we're just taking like day 3 UDFA guys in the 5th round? Nah, probably shouldn't be that. So we should bring a little bit of order to this anarchy. So we'll take Cooper Beebe in this spot in the 4th round at 129, because that's where it's interesting. So the Vikings, they didn't do a lot of work on like mid-round guys, but they definitely have been hammering like late day 3 and UDFA projected guys so far. But perfectly fine. All right, so now, do we just take Austin Reed? I mean, we could theoretically. Joe Milton, sure. Dylan Loeb. Yeah. But now we're getting into our own biases again. All right, so let's take Michael Barrett, tackling machine from Michigan. There you go. So Austin Reed is just like winking at us. Sure, just take him. Pride of Western Kentucky. Let's go. So the Vikings did meet with Nehemiah Pritchett. They were at his pro day. A large contingent there. Durante Jones, also Jalen Simpson too. So could take Pritchett in this spot. And then the 7th round picks go into the big board. Jennings could be on board. I think Turner's going to be there too. So could just sweep those two up. Eric All, man, I don't think Eric All is going to be there. There you go. All right, so there's Jennings. So we'll take him, sticking and picking. And lastly, I think maybe Turner's there. Yeah, there's Charles Turner III. So out of LSU, multi-year starter, plays a good leverage. Is a little bit undersized, so we go down that route again. So, like we said, we sort of deviated from the big board in the middle just because we're running out of. Basically, we would have been taking like Donovan Jennings in the 4th round, which, nah. But either way, I feel like, yes, like this is not a draft that, hey, you did not end up with your quarterback of the future. But I feel like I would kind of be okay with this draft. So Latu, Byron Murphy, Christian Boyd, monsters on the defense, especially rushing the passer. So if the Vikings do build around Sam Darnold, I mean, just having a badass defense could be a big part of that. Now, yes, there's concerns around the offensive line. I do think that Cooper Beebe could step in right away and be your starting guard, which would be fantastic, and you just go from there. Michael Barrett is a tackling machine. I think that he could get some run as a reserve linebacker as well as special teamer to start. Austin Reed, you do pick up a quarterback project now. Not as high on Reed as I am about like Michael Pratt, but he certainly is a guy that could show a little bit of something. And, 2 5th-round pick quarterbacks in a row. So there you go. Nehemiah Pritchett, who they were in attendance at his Auburn Pro Day, as well as Donovan Jennings and Charles Turner, who are both guys that they brought in for 30 visits. Jennings could be a nice developmental tackle. Charles Turner could be a guy who works his way up in the interior and maybe finds his way in terms of being a starting center in the National Football League at some point. But like I said, it's all about that top heaviness, man. So Latu and Murphy at 11-23. Let's go hunt. F your mom, F your face. That is a full-on F-U defense, and I'm down for it, man. Anyways, that's it. 7-round Vikings mock draft following the big board, to a degree, of Vikings visits so far. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Once worth the work, put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.